Teams wheel to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week. For this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. It's the former first-round pick from Pitt leading them out. In his fourth season now here in the NFL, Kenny Pickett.
I think we've learned through the years, Kate, that former first-round picks tend to get a few more opportunities than their peers. But there's also a time where you got to take advantage, and the time is now for Kenny Pickett.
They'll go play action. It's Pickett. Complete to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
On play action now, Pickett. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
You're not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. Answers have to be found defensively.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Cowboys nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, Kate, I think this is a testament to a whole team. Right? Not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build 1 through 53 on a roster. You just can't have 22 starters. You've got to have the depth, and this team is showing you how to do it.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You can't expect explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Up the gut they go with Williams. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go!
Dak off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown.
C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hit top 5 in rushing yardage. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Pickett looking from the gun. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now Pickett. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Throw here, 3rd down. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The First and 10 now from the 46.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Pickett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be second down. Pistol snap to Pickett. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's hauled out of it as he takes this down to the 30. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
And a Raider first down.
Now first run of the game's in near light. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Caught by Washington, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. In the huddle, here's first and goal.
On the play. That's another Las Vegas
Jency
first down.
runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Cowboys 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Williams fields the pitch. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We'll get an injury timeout here, and thousands throughout the stadium hold their breath. CeeDee Lamb, the player, shaken up after that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Another run for Williams. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Prescott now on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll come up on first and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys trim the lead to 1. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. Shoots away from 1. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pickett set to pass. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage. Does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. To throw is Pickett. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. The downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
There we go.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, there we go. I take.
The 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And he's going to be yards shy of the 25. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Lou gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal, here's Williams. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with a fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go.
First down throw from Pickett. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Out of the gun, Pickett. He's going deep! And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Nick Emanwari on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for the loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bryson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down.
And off to Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Genty on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's now third
down. Here's Pickett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
On first down, it's Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sets out behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We'll start the drive with Blue. Has some daylight through the 40. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Up the middle, Blue. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yeah, there we go. I take one in.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak to the air here. And screen here to Blue. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He is down to the 30-yard line. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yeah! Here we go.
We hear from the pistol. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Yeah! Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming to. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Second and 5.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. The Cowboys scoop it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They toss to Williams, headed right. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here we go. 26.
Well, air it out on third. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
28, Raiders 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Pickett working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Man in motion here. Pickett trying again on 2nd. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go, set. 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's a screen play to Genty. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd.
That's good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Pickett. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get more points to end the lopsided 1st half. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Raiders 17.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You get there, reach there, but it's not enough. Say bigger than myself.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Eagles win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Ravens get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Broncos find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All set now for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Along the right sideline, there's space. They will get this inside the 30.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hot hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
I'll pick up of 44 yards on the play. First down, Cowboys.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On the give, it's Blue. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
They're dealing with injury right now, Brock, as we can all see here, but you wouldn't know it for a second based on how they've played. They are one of the best teams in football.
Well, we've kept waiting. I think their opponents have kept waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point, right? By this point, I'm not sure it ever will. This is a team that's been built solid from the top of the depth chart to all of the backup roles. Even missing players, they're better than most other teams right now in this league.
On third down, here's Williams. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
And the lead at the break. The important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Pickett. And that's incomplete. One is a explosiveness there, like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Jetsy from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. And each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Viking 18. Go.
Third and long. Pickett finds him on the crossing route. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down before the return gets far. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight. The defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Connecting on the slant. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
My favorite part was the magic he works after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Prescott here from the gun. This ball's caught by Tolbert. It's a race down the right side. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Davis is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys piling onto the scoreboard yet again. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here's Pickett. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 bison.
Now Pickett. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. Escapes the defender. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
It's a
To the
gain
line
of 16
and set.
yards.
Here we go, 1st down.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pickett set to pass. Grabbed by Bash, left side. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
36 yards. That's another Raiders
Out of
first.
the gun, Pickett. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this 2nd half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Screen here for Williams. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of... every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And they're going to be hungry here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A gain of a lone yard for Brock. That's all they needed. 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, boy.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the fourth with that kind of lead. All set to go now from the 35. Handoff here to Davis. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
35-yard line.
Now Deck to throw. Escapes the pocket. Cut for big yards on the right side. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Caden. That's not easy. The placement, excellent. He helped set his target up. Put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run. Davis. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say, I just don't like that call on first and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Again, it's Davis. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Yeah, here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the fourth. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set. Down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
52, Raiders 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10. Pickett. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down, here's Pickett. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And back back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19. Huck.
Third down. Here's Pickett. That's complete to Bowers outright. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He keeps this one himself. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Fourth down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
Going right side, Davis with it. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Get it. 18.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Okay, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
2 yards on
New set of downs from 37.
Cowboys.
Tag. 70 Lions.
Davis off the pistol handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to.
Come on. Go.
Second down run by Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down by
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
a 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
And on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up his passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go!
And start with a give to Davis. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Cougar 19! Ready?
They'll go again with Davis. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tonka Hemingway on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle!
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Going right back to Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys nearing their 9th win of the season. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Davis up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Davis takes it straight ahead. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He keeps it himself. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope. Chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering. Will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.